Mariota. So,
Vincent Jackson is the comparison.
Vincent Jackson?
Yeah.
Dude, previously deceased?
Yeah.
I love him. Drake London, for me, here's what I know about the cat. He's T. Higgins with a better yak skill set. So that's NFL.com. Tall, above the rim player with deceptive separation skills who menaces after the catch. Doesn't have the frame that would indicate he'd be a star, but he plays with high-end power after contact and balance. Refuses to go down on the turf after first contact. Insane body control and sideline awareness. Has occasional concentration drops in 2021. Not a dazzling separator, but don't confuse his height with his inability to create space. Downfield speed might be an issue. Doesn't look overly fast on film against Pac-12 corners. And 2021, he was the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, and in 2021, he led the Pac-12 in receptions with 88 and over 1,000 receiving yards in 8 games. So, 7 touchdowns, 12.3 yards per catch at USC. Plays teams like Oregon, UCLA. Do you like it?
I would have gone with Wilson. Garrett Wilson over him.
I agree. Drake London, man. So, who's next? Seattle.
Yeah.
Who's Seattle take?
I want them to just to surprise everybody and take a quarterback.
I'm surprised that there's no trades right now. Desperate teams do desperate shit, and no one's trading up to take a quarterback. So Seattle is there. What could they use?
Quarterback.
Defensive help. I know they just re-signed Diggs. But they could definitely use another corner. They could use an offensive line because they're going to lose Dwayne Brown at some point.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
They've been linked to Charles Cross all week.
I think if they don't draft a quarterback, then it'll be a little bit until we see a quarterback taken.
That's crazy. So that means there's only one offensive weapon that has gone almost in the top 10. Which means the Jets are probably going to go Garrett Wilson. Shit is crazy, son. Mad booty. Atlanta Falcons fucking up our draft order since 2022.
Yeah, it was the Seahawks, and then...
Respect.
Seahawks and the Jets.
Black cherry.
And then Jets are back on the clock.
Seattle Seahawks, 4 minutes and counting.
So according to ESPN, the best available is Wilson, and the best fit for the Seahawks is Charles Cross.
Who they've been linked to all week. In my opinion, you need him. You're losing Dwayne Brown.
Their team needs offensive tackle, defensive end, quarterback, corner, and inside linebacker.
Woo! So what you're saying is they don't have any needs.
Yeah. Not at all.
They're good to go. Papa Top again. I've just got time for one more round. Set 'em up, my friends. Did you see that NFL meme out there? Deebo Samuel was eating grapes on Instagram Live. Grapes originated in Asia. The only way to get from America to Asia is a jet. Deebo Samuel will be a jet.
Yeah.
So true. It's crazy.
Sources confirmed to The Athletic. Seahawks have selected Charles Cross. The Jets are back on the clock. There's your tackle.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if it's true. Now here's the thought for you. Where the Jets going to go now? Because they got the corner.
I mean, think of it this.
Receiver?
Drake London was not even my top 3 wide receiver. I had Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams as my first 3 off the board.
I can see the Jets
I could easily see
taking
the Jets.
Wilson.
I agree.
Debo who?
I think Houston. I'm calling our trade now. I'm saying Houston will trade out of 13. All right, we're back, baby. NFL Draft 2022. Seattle Seahawks back on the clock. Just kidding. I give away Russ Wilson for peanuts. For Drew Lock and a gangbanger homie. Woo! We have a trade.
That was.
I know. I'm just trying to get the listeners excited, man. And I'm trying to keep them engaged. And by trade, I mean I'm just kidding. It was a trade that happened months ago. Seattle got 9th overall, a 2nd and a 5th this year, a 1st and a 2nd next year, and Drew Lock, Noah Fant, and Shelby Harris. Meanwhile, Denver got Russell Wilson. So they bring in Mel Kiper because apparently they need Mel Kiper in order to announce his pick. Look at my man Louis Riddick, still thriving, still on that prowl. You know what I'm saying? Even after he got turned down from every NFL GM job. Yeah, go Seattle. We haven't won a Super Bowl in 10 years. I don't have no nipples. Just kidding, Seahawks fans. Relax. All right. Here's where they go. Charles Cross.
Maybe.
Charles Cross, Mississippi State offensive tackle. Look at him. He's like, yo, I should have went before Evan. And I'm like, nah, fam. You good where you at, B? You get to go to Seattle. Hope you like rain. Hope you like the Legion of Doom. Hope you like Drew Lock. They still need a quarterback. He don't even know who he's protecting. You about to call Coach. Coach, who am I protecting? Geno Smith? All right, let's see what they got to say. So that is final. Charles Cross off the board, going to the Seahawks, known in Seattle. I've never seen a Seattle Seahawk before, but heard good things. So they compare him to Brian Beluga, and if you don't know Brian Beluga, he's a Green Bay Packer. Long arms, great top end speed, good arm strength, good timing. Does a nice job allowing edge rushers to work too wide. Does a nice job adjusting his hands once engaged. He abandons techniques when challenged inside with counter, struggles locking onto defenders in space, has to avoid oversetting and allowing defenders in his own hip, balanced questions derived by leaning and reaching. But plays in the SEC. He was an all-SEC first-teamer, 3 sacks allowed on 682 passing snaps. 6'5", 307 from Laurel, Missouri, and again, he's a sophomore.
Huh.
So, grade the pick. Big Mike, turn it over to you.
A-.
You're being generous, man. You're like a substitute teacher that doesn't want to grade work. So you're kidding me. You're like Oprah over there.
I mean, they need offensive line help, and because they didn't really need a receiver. They have plenty of receivers.
Man, Seattle's going to lose a lot.
Oh, he's good.
I like it because they got to replace Dwayne Brown, but that's the only reason why I like it. They still need defensive help. They still need a running back. Chris Carson's getting older. They brought back Penny on a 1 year. They got their quarterback. What's his name? Drew Lock. Is he the guy? Probably not. They re-signed Geno. I'd like to see Seattle trade back in. Maybe they call up Houston and get pick 13, because here's what we know. Jets not taking a quarterback. Washington could be interesting. Rumor has it Washington views Carson Wentz as a franchise quarterback still, not as a bridge quarterback. If that's the case, they will not take a quarterback. Minnesota, probably not going to go quarterback because they just re-signed Kirk past 2023. Houston, probably not going to take a quarterback. Baltimore, not going to take a quarterback. Eagles, could be interesting. Saints, that's where you could probably start seeing this quarterback class fall off. Saints could take someone, but dude, I'm telling you, man, this is crazy to see like no quarterback be taken and only one wide receiver. Let's do our research on the New York Jets, man. So the Jets are on the clock. Who they taking?
I think it's going to take either take Wilson, the wide receiver, or they'll take Johnson out of Florida State.
Okay. I'm going to say... The New York Jets will take... Garrett Wilson. Ohio State. And according to The Athletic, that's who the Jets are taking at 10. So Jets had 2 picks in the first round. At 3, they took... Who did they take at 3? Sauce Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
And now they get Garrett Wilson. Crazy. Love it, though. So now you got 2 wide receivers in the top 10. You got Drake London, who went to Atlanta. And you got Garrett Wilson, who is now part of New York Jets. So, that takes us to the Washington
Commanders,
formerly known as the football team, formerly known as the Redskins, formerly known as Dan Snyder's sex harassers, now known as the Commanders. Who do they take?
I see him taking Olave.
Oh yeah, put him on the other side of.
McLaurin, another Ohio State receiver.
I'm gonna say they go defense, and I'm gonna say they take Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. And I think that's a reach, and I think that's early. But I think they wanted Drake London.
Ooh, NFL comparison for Wilson is Lynn Swann.
Lynn Swann? Whew. But they could take...
Is what you call it still?
What's that?
Jameson Williams, is that the one with ACL?
Yeah, he tore his ACL. But he played on like a shit ankle before even tearing his ACL in the championship. Like, the guy's just a baller, dude. I like him a lot. Oh, the Washington Commanders are trading back from pick 11.
Yeah.
We have a trade.
About time. It's about time.
Let's go. Who? Saints coming up. So the Saints trade to 11. Excuse me.
Well, the Saints had 2 first rounders, so.
Yep. Who are they taking?
Saints?
Yep.
They could be anybody.
Ooh, man. No way they go quarterback this early. Do you think?
No.
Do they need a wide receiver? It's
Yeah.
not like a glaring need.
I can see them taking wide receiver or.
I'm going to say they take Jordan Davis.
Jimmy.
He's a Georgia senior. DL.